Good morning, YouTubers. It's about 5 in the morning, and about after 2.5 weeks, I'm finally going out for a nice long ride. I'm meeting up with a friend who's getting an oldie but goldie. She'll get to see soon. In the meantime, I had a few upgrades done to my bike. Um, One is not exactly an upgrade, but it's an addition. It's a tail bag. I picked this boy from Japan. Has a capacity of about 18 liters. Can also be hung on the back as a backpack and is mounted on the seat with straps that clamp like this. And it's done. So there are two clamps on each side. It's pretty easy to take it on and off. I have a new chain and sprocket which I'm really excited about. It's a DID Gold VX2 and a Renthal 43 teeth aluminium sprocket. And in terms of handling and all, I picked up a steering damper. This will prove its worth on the track, not so much on the street, but mostly on the track, so I keep it on as soft as possible for the track. And I'll keep you posted on how I feel about the damper and the sprocket and the chain setup in the ride. And yeah, this vlog will basically feature the bike which is going to come see me right now, and I'm going to talk about my trip to Japan, post which I'll upload my Nankai vlog which shows you one of the motorcycle stores. Yikes. Alright, here we go. I had already warmed it up, so yeah, it's idling nice and well, so I'm ready to go. Alright, so we're on the way to meet my friend and to get some nice shoes for this bike. Where do I begin? Things okay, let's see, where did I leave off last time? So last video which I put up showed my last track day, which does not mean that it's going to be my last vlog, because I'm still going to ride my bike on the street. Just because I'm not going to ride on the track does not mean I'm not going to vlog. Main reason behind it is it's just too damn hot. Just too damn hot. I mean, temperatures are averaging between 40 to 43 degrees, and add that to, I mean, you know, extreme riding conditions, plus a leather suit, plus the direct sunlight. Yeah, it's a recipe for disaster for me, at least. I mean, I can handle cold. I mean, I can handle real cold. When I was in Japan in 2012, I was there in December and the temperatures were around 2 degrees. And I did not even need a sweater at that time. So it sounds crazy, but yeah, for some reason my internal thermostat is tuned that way. I enjoy the cold, I hate the heat. I think so. I've heard no more often than not that I should have been born in some other country, not India. Yeah, sometimes I wish that were true, but oh well. I have a few good things also that have happened to me in this country, so I'm not complaining too much. Alright, Japan. So basically I went to Japan for training. I'm actually starting a new business venture, which is setting up a dental CBCT center. It's a cone beam city to take 3D scans of your oral and maxillofacial area, which includes your basically your teeth, your jaw, and your sinuses. So yeah, I went to get trained on how to use that machine, how to install it, how to uninstall it, how to operate the software, troubleshoot the software issues, managing database, etc, etc, yada yada. Which reminds me that if you have the capacity or the capability to pick up a NAS, or have a spare room for another hard drive in your PC, for God's sake, get a hard drive, get a NAS, back up your data, because these hard drives are failing left, right and center. When I went to Japan, the guy who was training me, he's basically the software engineer. He had 3 hard drives fail on him in 3 days, and when I got back, even one of my hard drives had failed, and I lost about 1.5 terabytes of data. I'm still trying to recover that hard drive. It's practically brick, so I'm suspecting that it's the main PCB that has gone bad. And there's an awesome website called HDD Parts, and they specialize in providing you PCBs for almost each and every model of hard drive. So they match it to your serial number, your batch number, your production date, etc, 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 and even match the particular batch of the PCB that you have. So just hold on. So basically the PCB costs about 50 bucks, and if I get it express ship to India, it's going to cost me another $50. So it's about an investment of about $100. But yeah, it's worth it, because that drive had all... Oh shit, mosquitoes. No, not my visor, man. Not this early in the morning. Thank God I carried my visor cleaner and my towel. Anyway, so it's a small investment that I'm thinking of making, because that hard drive had all my movies, all my HD movies, and all my TV shows. And movies are okay, fine, I can still handle, but the TV shows, yeah, it's gonna be pain to download all the seasons of Dragon Ball Z, Friends, Ninja Turtles, blah blah blah, yada yada. A lot of anime, I lost a lot of anime. Big fan of Japanese anime. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get that back. Alright, this Sprocket setup feels amazing, man. The bike is so much more responsive. It doesn't feel laggy like it was earlier. Awesome. Thanks to Spaceport for this suggestion. Yeah, a big shout out to that guy. He recently posted a video of him getting my sticker and posting it up. Also a huge shout out to Faster Echo. I'll post a link to both their channels in the description. Faster Echo has become more of a friend rather than just a YouTube friend. We tend to stay in touch quite a bit. So it's a lot of fun to talk to that guy. His videos are awesome. I recently saw the videos that he had posted a long time back, in which he's riding with his dad. That was a lot of fun. So yeah, I hope you get to vlog more, buddy. Miss ya. Anyway, getting back to Japan. So yeah, my training in Japan was for about 10 days. So I had a lot of time to roam around, which included me shopping in Nankai, which is their own brand and then their own chain of motorcycle apparel and gear. And it's not just an accessory shop. They have in fact all sorts of parts for all sorts of bikes, scooters, everything, ranging from exhausts to CDIs to carburetors. I mean, it's crazy. So yeah, so I went to one of the branches which is in Osaka. It's about 4 floors. I'm not going to talk about it much because it will be more fun to just show you guys. Japan, right? I ate some crazy shit over there, man. Like, for example, we had a full grilled squid. It had been cleaned out from the inside, so it was just the shell, but it was the most epic thing I've had. And contrary to that, I had the most disgusting squid I have had. They were like baby squids about a finger length, and they were raw. Yeah, just pretty much dead squids, not clean, not emptied out, anything. Had all the organs and everything inside. That tasted abysmal. Like, we went to a sushi bar where they had a conveyor belt, which is very common in Japan, and yeah, after that one, I was pretty much done with sushi for the night. Then I moved on to ramen. Yeah, I got a good look at that, didn't I? That is pork ramen in, I think, miso soup. And Japs know how to cook their pork, man. They know how to cook their pork. The way they cook their bacon, the way they braise their pork or broil their pork or roast their pork, or just practically they're geniuses with pork. It's pork that just melts in your mouth. It was Japan that got me into the habit of loving pork, and ever since then I've been trying to cook pork the way they do, but I haven't succeeded all that well. I'm making another visit in October to complete my training. That'll be like an advanced course to take this training and complete it. Whoa. And yeah. So right now, what our plan is to go riding towards the circuit, the track, sorry, the Buddha International Circuit, and yeah, just pretty much click pictures, chill out, ride for a bit, come back and rest, because as soon as the sun gets up, it's gonna get disgustingly hot. So we're gonna try to aim to be back by like 8ish. It's 5 right now. And I was wrong. The steering damper works well on the street as well. Taking turns becomes so much more stable. Wow. Feels like the bike is practically handling itself. Why didn't I do this earlier? Let's hope they are open. Alright, see you guys in a bit. Alright. So the last upgrade which is left for me to do on my bike is the front brake caliper. I mean, yes, I'm not using the stock caliper, and it is from a 2002 Gixxer 600, but the mounting is just not cutting it. So basically there are these guys in Bangkok called RSV Racing, and they have fashioned axial to radial mount. So I can use the axle mount and I can use a radial caliper for my bike, and it's meant for 100mm mounts. So I can use basically any Brembo caliper of an old Italian bike which uses a radial mount, and it's a standard format from what I've heard for Italians to do that, and it's not that difficult to find salvage path. So I've already picked up the caliper. It's from 2008 Super Duke 990 LC8. Let me just get past these guys. There we go. Man, the throttle response has really become awesome. Alright, let's see how this bike does when we try 0 to 100 run, 0 to 100 miles per hour run, alright? Even with a tremendous wind blast, I managed to touch about 173 kph, which is phenomenal. Awesome.